And now it is my extreme pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Robert G. Riley. Bob Riley is the CEO of Riley Resource Group and a respected leader in agriculture, sustainability, and entrepreneurial innovation. With over 50 years of experience in the agricultural, fats, and oil processing industries, Bob has consistently championed balanced, sustainable systems that integrate business, science, and government collaboration. Under his leadership, Feed Energy has become a leading provider of energy solutions for the livestock industry, serving more than 80 million animals annually. He also founded FEC Solutions, Riverhead Resources, and has served as a strategic advisor to Decision Innovation Solutions. A proponent of servant leadership, Bob focuses on empowering people and organizations to reach their full potential. He is deeply involved in environmental and agricultural advocacy, holding leadership roles in organizations such as the Iowa Poultry Association, the Nature Conservancy of Iowa, and the Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines. Bob continues to shape critical conversations on the intersection of food, feed, fuel, and environmental policy. Please join me in a warm welcome for Bob Riley.
Thanks, Barry. Hello, Simpson class of 2025. Since you really don't know me from a bale of hay, let me introduce myself again. I'm Bob Riley. You can read the same words that Terry said in the program, but here's the shorter version. I work in thermonuclear energy and photosynthetic agriculture. And I've served on 40 boards. That's a fancy way of saying we feed pigs and chickens, and I work in nature, education, and social capital the rest of the time. Because I'm old and have done lots of stuff, they asked me to talk to you, the class of 25. The number that stands for curiosity, new beginnings, adventure, change, and wisdom. But before I go on, let's take a moment. Recently, we lost Pope Francis and Jay Byers. Both had outsized influence on the institution they served, the world around them, and were great examples of care for their flocks. And I mention that because starting today, you begin your own journey of influence, service, and care. Follow their lead. You could do worse. This is your moment. This is your beginning. Trajectory, undetermined. Path, uncharted. The last few years were like your cocoon. Now you get to claw your way out into the world. Don't stress too much about which direction to go right now. Just start moving, show up, dressed to play, ready to pedal. And quit doom scrolling. Get off your damn phones. And now, let the wild rumpus start. Last night, I dreamt of issues I'm sure you're thinking about all the time. Chaos, complexity, Canada, computational intelligence, currency crisis, corruption. But instead, I thought I'd explore curiosity, certainty, care, and my favorite, friction. Let's jump to curiosity. Curiosity is a blessing and a curse. Curiosity keeps me up at night and makes me leap out of bed in the morning. It's the fuel that powers my day. It fuels wonder, ideas, great solutions, great adventures. Our stars shine bright and long, but only with fuel. Curiosity is the fuel that keeps them burning. We hope your time at Simpson has supplied you with enough fuel for a lifetime. You didn't grow up in my house. I was raised a feral kid, being blessed with ADD. Yes, I said blessed. And I studied philosophy and psychedelics in college, so I come by my curiosity honestly. There were a few cats and alarm clocks that didn't thrive after my experiments. I once boiled a roadkill squirrel in a pot of wet sand for a week on a stove in the basement hoping to learn how shrunken heads were made. Bulletin, Mom not happy. People call me the complicator because I dig deep into things that seem simple. I ask questions until I discover the depth of my ignorance. Ignorance is a good thing because it is tightly tied to curiosity. Ignorance demands curiosity. Asking questions is how we learn. And when you admit you don't know something, that's not a weakness, it's a strength. Ignorance can be fixed with questions. Stubborn certainty, not so much. Let me introduce you to certainty, the god of chaos, the evil twin of ignorance, and the killer of curiosity. What the hell do they think they're doing? Look at all the chaos they are causing, a former president said the other day. Some people think they know everything. That's a problem. Darwin said, ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge. The more you know you don't know. That's intelligence. The less you know and think you know, that's the stupid of certainty. Dunning-Kruger syndrome, look it up. Certainty can block new ideas and cause chaos. We see it in politics, relationships, business, it's everywhere. A lot of chaos comes from not caring enough to ask questions, not thinking things through to the unintended consequences. We live in a world that wants quick answers and easy labels, black or white, either or. This leaves half of the population and half of the answers out of the equation. The real world, when mixed with curiosity and care, is full of both and. This allows a larger lens, possibilities that weren't apparent, solutions that serve the greater good. Admit ignorance, and you open the door to curiosity and problem solving. Now we come to care. You've heard this before. Put your own oxygen mask on first, then help others. Take care of yourself first, then your family and your community. I mean this. Care for the people around you, the person behind the counter, the stranger in the car next door to you. Give them some grace. We are all in this together, and sometimes we're having a bad day. And don't forget to care for the voiceless, the soil, the water, the air, the bees, those less fortunate, the marginalized, those who weren't born as lucky as most of us here. In the end, care for those who need it. Seek out the people and causes who need it and give them a little TLC. Everyone will be better for it. An attitude of gratitude is good to practice, especially to those who have given you care and grace. And finally, friction, my favorite. Some people say virtual reality is the next best thing to being there. I don't buy it. Embracing all five senses, smell, touch, taste, sight, and sound, is only possible through friction, having the experience up close and personal. You can't see the immensity of the Grand Canyon or the Sahara Desert through a screen. You can't get a scraped knee from a Zoom call. You can't feel the heat or get a rug burn with goggles or through texting. Feel the warmth, smell the sweat, taste the mint, see the grace in the motion, hear the heart pounding. Be in the first person. Show up, be in the room, fully engaged. Swing that bat and pray. Welcome the friction of the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, not mine. Bathe in Beethoven's Ninth and the Grateful Dead's lyrics. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. And now the words you've all been waiting for. In closing, time and chance happen to us all, but chance favors the prepared mind. The Irish poet Padraig Ó Tuama said that you will learn most from situations you did not choose. Our future accomplishments, as significant as they may be, are nothing compared to the care we show for one another and for our community. So go out there, be curious, stay humble, show care, embrace the friction, Live dangerously, carefully. Brace yourself. Andrew Jackson must have attended Simpson. He said, "I was born for a storm, and a calm does not suit me." Roll storm, onward.